hope that was live.
It is.
Steve Scoot.
Phil, look at your messenger.
Hey, Jenna, I drink a lot of tequila.
No.
Oh, really? I didn't
drank
know
a lot
that
of
would
tequila.
happen.
You didn't foresee. Who could have predicted this? Not even the Oracle
Yeah.
of Delphi.
It was
Could have
only an
foreseen
hour.
this outcome.
How much could he drink?
Not half a bottle of tequila. Wrong.
Hey, Chunk,
But they were all of them deceived.
Chunk had 4 shots
For another tequila shot was taken upstairs.
I had
from
none.
the secret bottle.
They didn't offer any
Forged
to
in
me.
darkness.
Rude.
It's okay. I was playing Mario Golf.
They didn't offer me any either.
The tequila ring
Fuck.
was
No golf.
forged in the fires
Jenna's
of
too
Mount
good.
Agave, and only there can it be destroyed.
Quick question. Did you update Walkabout?
Please don't say quick question.
Quick
it
question?
fucking triggers me.
Quick question.
Because everybody who calls the IT desk
Hey,
is
quick
like,
question.
hey, quick question. It's never quick.
45 minutes of Googling later.
Sure.
Never
Is it
quick.
Yeah, sure.
Quick Egg have a
Sure.
quick question.
Quick
When
question.
are we playing Walkabout again? I don't know.
You
whatever.
quick questions, wife.
Yeah.
Quick question.
Is there Mrs. Quick Egg?
His name Ishmael.
Are we ready to do 5 seconds?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna hit the button in 5,
Or like bitch mail.
4, 3, 2, 1. One of you fucks made a noise. I saw it.
I'm going to
My
yell at my
back
wife.
popped.
Steve old.
Steve's spine.
I'm spina bifida Steve.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, let's hop right into
screen.
it.
Let's do it.
Previously on.
I have been drinking
Jesus.
tequila for an hour and a half.
And I helped.
And wouldn't you like to know?
Welcome back, listeners, to the 34th episode of our 7th season. We're going to start right where we left off last time, as Admiral Gizzard, Scrothor, Clancy Scuttlebottom had gone through a portal, a doorway of sorts, and they sort of wibble-wobbled their way through different universes until they or birthed back into the one they originated from, though definitely not in the spot that they went in the first place. And they're spit out in a strange, dark, it's not that dark. There's some blue, greenish sconces everywhere, but they're spit out into like a dark, cold place. And there seems to be only one individual about 30, 40 feet in front of them, sort of standing there, watching them.
Who's that? Who's there? Is it the teeth doctor? If you're a police officer, you have to announce yourself. It's the law. Or it's entrapment. Shut up, chicken nugget.
The other person instantly recognizes your group as the idiots that they lost a while back.
Is that you, the devil? Are you still scared? Still scared of my chicken nugget man? With
How
his
the fuck
chicken
did y'all
nugget.
get here so fast?
Hey! It's Brolito!
I said
Felita!
Brolito.
Brolita!
It's Esposito.
Brostalita. Tequila,
Why
tequila.
don't you come to your senses? You're now rolling by chill.
Now, for Gizzard, Scrothor, and Scuttlebottom, since you weren't here for the description, you've been spit out into what appears to be some sort of temple to death, as there is a large statue of winged death behind and over the doorway that you guys just flipped out of.
Do they look friendly?
It's death, so no. Doesn't look particularly
Death
friendly.
is an old friend.
There are pillars along the sides of the room, and then the walls themselves have different carvings, interpretations of what death looks like.
Hey.
You also notice there are piles and piles and piles of skeletons all over the place in this room.
Are they like holding up the pillars or?
No, it looks like they're dead.
Are
Just
there
dead.
any skin sacks in here?
No skin.
All right.
Everything's
Well, I mean,
very
there's the one
desiccated.
depiction of death as a tumor, so that's kind of a skin stack.
So
Well,
it's
I'm
a
trying to
statue
get
of
some
a-
skin here for me bird friend.
There's definitely no skin in this room other than from
okay.
those of you who are living.
Could he make a beak out of the skulls, the craniums that are sitting
Oh,
around?
with a
Are there any-
survival check, he could maybe.
I mean, I'm good at surviving.
Are there any Aarakocra skulls? I could just put one of their
No.
beaks over top. No, okay.
Of course not.
We don't even want me to roll for it. You just. My
survival?
survival check sucks.
Why are you rolling survival? You don't even have hands.
And you can't
Oh,
see.
right, yeah. At disadvantage, you say?
He has hands, they just don't have skin. on
I
them.
got a 6.
You, you don't have any idea. You're just sort of clanging skulls together with no. They don't lock together. They're not Legos, so you're just clamping them around like
The
two
music
coconuts.
of his people.
Yeah.
It makes him happy.
Just two coconuts. Just
It's
clop,
the only
clop,
joy
clop.
he has left. Now he doesn't have any feathers.
You guys,
Felita.
feathers?
you guys do notice that there are also these large gouges into the stonework of the walls and floor, and some of these skeletons are not intact. That
Ooh.
looks like they've been ripped apart.
Now, voice in head, are these piles of skeletons, as you call them? Do they appear to be orderly and deliberate, or is it maybe just that the skeletons have fallen where they lie?
It does not look like they're orderly.
Oh,
and
so
deliberate.
maybe they died here in the space that they are.
Well,
No one step on top of the bones. If you stay in a place where there's no skeleton, you're safe.
Felita, how did you get escape from old Smiling Toms?
I punched a hole in the wall. Well, I threw a rock through a hole in the wall.
Oh, that was it.
Modern problems
Yeah.
require modern solutions.
Final solutions
Whoa!
for Felita.
Nope. Probably not that.
Okay. That's right. A rock. They survived with rocks.
Can I look over these guys and see how they're doing physically?
Physically.
I mean, Scrothor is clearly not doing so good.
I've got a robot jaw, Felicia. What do you think?
Captain Gizzard looks like he's got some minor scrapes and bruises, but,
I still have me face.
fine. Clancy looks like he's pretty injured. Pretty ding-dang injured. And then Scrothor is ever so slightly injured a little bit, too.
But he
Aside
doesn't,
from a lack of
well, aside
face
from not having a
and
face or hands
or a beak.
or a beak.
The beak is the face, most of the face.
I mean,
Because like the nose hole and the tongue flap, so does my tongue just kind of like
It just dangles out.
dangles? That's gross.
like a turkey.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
a
like the
turkey
goiter on a
gizzard.
turkey,
Yeah.
but instead of the goiter, it's my tongue.
I mean, it's a tongue gizzard.
I give it a little tickle.
Okay. You need to be a little dingle-dangle. What are you guys doing?
I mean, we
Yeah.
don't. Do you know where we're at, Felita?
Yeah, we're underneath the hideout. We're underneath Tom's hideout.
Oh,
Oh shit!
oh shit!
Can we?
Where did you?
Can we-
You saw me. Where did you think he took me?
Oh fuck! I was hoping maybe like halfway between where we were and his hideout, and maybe you fell
No.
off his horse or something.
No.
Had they in the thought.
Oh shush, Chicky Nuggy.
Shush.
All
you
right.
chicken
So
nugget.
y'all came through that swirly, fucked up thing,
Yes.
right?
Yeah, we came through the death toilet.
Did it bring you straight here?
No.
Oh no! After it was done giving us a death squirrely, we plopped through multiple different dimensions. You see,
Oh,
until
fuck.
we figured out some riddles and got us back home. I tried to ask the devil for help, but he was too much of a pussy. And scared. He was scared. I don't know of us or the old gods we were trying to communicate with.
The devil is bitch made. It's true. Anyway, there was a lot of bones there too. There was a bone bridge, and there was a bone house. There was a little bone barn and little bone cows
Zone?
running
Oh.
around.
No, there wasn't.
Yeah, and there was.
And
there
one of
were
them looked at me.
There were bone lollipops, and there was a little bone ice cream shop where you could get a bone cone.
And everybody wants it to be taken to the bone cone.
That does sound refreshing right now.
Well, how
a
are we
nice
gonna,
cold bone cone.
Take it back to the bone home.
how are we supposed to get out of this situation? that you've put us in, Clancy?
Me? Well, I mean, I suppose I could do some creative accounting to let us all die, and maybe we just end up
yeah,
in hell. and it'll be fine.
Felita's gonna look around the room and see all the gouges and shit and be like, I think we should get the fuck out of this particular spot right now, though.
You hear, distantly,
Of
you hear
course.
an echoed scream.
Oh, that's just me from 20 minutes ago. It's just coming back.
So yeah, you just hear a scream in the distance.
There's latency problems with the old swirly toilet hell.
Felita, you feel free to lead the way.
Can I take some of these
I-
skulls?
I mean, yeah, they're not tied down.
I'm gonna start trying to make a beak for Scrothor.
Survival check.
It's a 18.
Yeah, you make a passable beak. I don't know what adhesive you're using, but
I'll use some
Straw.
of my turtle slop.
Wax.
Turtle wax.
turtle slop.
Turtle wax.
So yeah, with your powers combined, you make a semi-passable looking beak made out of random hodgepodge skeletons,
Scrothor,
which takes a while.
You look good.
I mean, I can do it as I walk.
Uh-huh.
I'm a whittling man, you see.
Uh-huh.
How does this skull beak taste to my tongue that's now inside of it?
Musty.
Blue.
Oh, here, Scrothor, let me blow that off for you. Does that feel better?
I'm gonna go to the door and see if I see any of the others outside.
You don't see any of them, but you don't see all of them. You see bits and pieces of them strewn about
Yeah,
the walls. And more
I'm
of
closing that
those-
fucking door.
More of those gouges in the ground, and scratch marks.
What are you looking at?
Going in the opposite direction, and just remember the railing that you saw previously made of metal? You could see some limbs just dangling over it, and it looks like one of the bodies is cut in half and is facing your direction, like arm out towards you, but like the entrails have been strewn about, like pulling spaghetti out just all over the place.
Nice.
There's a lot of blood everywhere.
Is there a little nail hole through the hand?
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
My buddy.
Wherever he goes.
Yeah, I'm gonna close the door.
Okay. You
We gotta find another way.
close the door.
How many other doors, voice in head, are in this cavernous room that we got?
Only one.
One other.
I mean, those are the only doors that you see.
I vote we go through the other door.
Well, let's open it up and Scooby-Doo our heads around to see what we do.
Scrothor tries to open it up with his stubs.
Can we somehow break the hands off these skeletons and affix them to Scrothor's stumps?
I don't know if they would
He
like.
has
What
hands. He
happened?
just doesn't have
Yeah,
skin on
You don't
him.
have skin.
I thought I didn't have hands
I
this whole
know.
time.
You don't have skin
I
on
thought
your
he was a
hands.
little chicken
I thought he
nugget.
had new skin on it. I thought he had somebody else's
yeah,
skin on him.
Didn't you cast some healing spell to
he's
get
got, like,
you have,
people
like,
gloves or some
scar-
shit.
Questions like that.
Yeah, he's
You have like
weeks.
scar flesh all over your hands, so they're
So
gross.
they work though.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Keloid
So it's just the
feeling.
beak really I'm missing.
Not
And
anymore.
your eyes,
And eyes.
Oh, so
That's
I'm
right, you're
blind.
blind.
you're blind.
Oh shit. Okay. I bob my head up and down a
Okay,
lot.
You're in a Stevie Wonder, all right.
No. I'm smelling stuff.
Uh huh.
Birds have heightened sense of smell.
Yeah.
Uh huh.
Notoriously, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
notoriously. Hound birds.
I mean, it's a thing. How do you think vultures find their food?
Stink.
Which is
Stink.
there you go.
Which is a
He's our
stinkerly
new little
place.
stink bird.
Yeah.
So yeah, what are you doing?
I'm gonna peer very, very carefully outside of the other door. Just give it a little peekaboo.
Okay, so you're reopening the door and looking out.
No, the other door.
What are you talking about? It's a
You
double
said
door.
there were two doors.
Yeah, a double door.
What?
Oh, so that was
You-
unclear.
Also, I didn't say there were any other doors. I said that's the only doors.
We asked
You
how
said
many
there
other
was
doors are there? and you
One
said
other
one.
door.
No, I said there is one door.
I'm play it back. I don't believe you.
I mean, I could open the door that I know how to open. If we want to go back through that way.
Felita, do you think there's another way in here? I
You-
look for another way.
Is there like an altar, as was described
I
to
botched for investigation.
Great.
What kind of ceiling is in here? Is it like a
Stucco? It's
drop
like
a-
season?
It's like a dome.
It's a dome.
Is there painting on it?
Is there painting?
It's a
on it?
Yeah,
carvings.
Rotunda?
Is there a fricassee
A
on the
Duomo?
ceiling? That's what they call it.
Fricassee.
I hate you.
Is there a skylight up there?
No,
Okay. Is there any plumbing that we see?
no.
Okay. So
It's Death's toilet.
Yeah.
there's
Thinks you
only
need to use the shit up.
one way in, one way out.
Uh-huh.
Okay. You know, I'm going to do an investigation to see if you're lying.
Okay.
It's pretty good.
It's an 18. I'm going to go around the room touching, feeling.
touching,
loving.
feeling. Certain spots where the gouges are, you think you might be able to smash the wall open and get out, but you're just going to be in the general vicinity of where the doors will take you anyways.
Yes, but they won't be expecting
But they won't
it.
be exactly in the same spot. You'll be on the side of the
I'm going to open up the door real quick and see what I see down there.
Okay.
Quietly. I'm going to do it stealthily.
Roll me stealth.
It's a 17.
And you slide out and you don't see anything that you didn't already spot the first time.
I didn't look the first time.
Okay. All the things that I told her before, that's what you see, but roll me a perception.
Dead people.
Mm-hmm.
That is a 19.
So you look
I know.
elsewhere that's not just directly in front of you, where the stone walkway with the metal railing is, and you notice that you are in a gigantic, cavernous underground city, the size of which is bigger than any city you've ever been to before. And you, out of the corner of your eye, you see that there is a giant swirling ball of energy that's encased in a metal gyrosphere of some type that appears to have 6 chains attached to it horizontally, going in different directions. That is way in the distance off to the left.
What smells like falafel?
But the architecture is very gothic
Gyro.
in style, I would say, and there are just skeletons all over the place.
So I don't notice any movement down in the city?
Nope, you don't. The only thing you hear is the howling of wind as it whips around through.
Looks clear.
Voice in head, do I get a sense for what the economy or culture is like for this group of skeletons that lives down here?
No idea.
Okay. You roll a religion check.
They're some sort of
Sure.
bone collective.
Uh,
Sorry, collectors. Damn it.
you
They're
fuck-
bone thugs.
in harmony. No, it's a 20 dirty.
So, I mean, just based on the fact that you're in a temple devoted to death, you're going to guess that it's an underground death-worshipping city of some sort.
That's why they ripped off all their skin. They want to look like the big boy, the goat, Tom Brady.
The spice flows.
What?
The spice melange.
Nobody's talking
Spice
about
melange.
Dune. Shut up,
Tristan
Dennis.
knows what I'm about.
I've seen it.
So yeah, that's what you spot.
I'm going to relay the swirly whirly boy back to the group there.
Okay.
Felita, have you seen or know of anything of what this could be?
Can I roll?
Maybe
see
you
if
heard
I've-
something up in Tom's fortress as they were talking about blue whirly whirlies.
Blue Falcons.
Dennis, can I roll a history to see if I just know anything about this?
Sure.
Scrothor says, break those chains.
I got a 17.
There are rumors of a long time ago that the West didn't used to be a desert and used to be more of a habitable area, and there was supposed to be some crown jewel of a city that specifically worshipped death, though it kind of disappeared off the face of the earth along with all of the living vegetation and rivers and all that stuff. Slowly over time, things have come back to that area, but mostly it's a dead, barren desert. But there, you remember some just rumors of some city that just disappeared overnight that worshipped a death god, but no one even knows the name of it. It's just a legend.
Not such a desert, but like a pleasure. Because it's a pleasure to... No, okay.
Hey, girls, who wants to go to Death City?
Detroit,
Well, like
Uh,
sex...
New Death City.
They say sex is the mini-death.
We
so
built
like...
Death City.
on all these skulls.
On skulls and bones.
So Felita's just gonna turn to the Admiral and be like, I didn't hear anything from Tom about what this place might be, but he's been alive for a long fucking time. So he definitely knows. And he was probably down here when he signed a contract.
Well, we know that he had a factory that we smashed. And so Tom is mortal again, you see. And he fucked the devil. And he fucked the devil over and fucked him this way and that. And even the devil is scared of old slinking Tom.
They even did it in the shower.
It wasn't Shmee.
Well, while Captain Gizzard is talking, Skrothar is going to try to fly to his shoulder because Skrothar can't see anything, and it seems appropriate place for a bird.
I'm not going to be able to hold your weight, son.
Eric Hooker on like 75 pounds.
Hollow bones.
Yeah, can you just throw 75 pounds? I guess.
I can. Even I can fit 75 pounds.
And I can flap a little bit.
That's a
to
keg.
Take the.
Okay.
That's a quarter keg.
How long before that becomes uncomfortable?
Well, I can flap to take some weight off him.
Okay.
But I can't see, so I have to follow somebody, and I'm not gonna fucking elephant walk behind Turtle Man. So.
You could land on his shell and just.
Well, what are
like
you stronger
3
than him?
feet
You guys would
tall.
have
Yeah,
like a
he's small.
Banjo Kazooie kind of thing going.
I'm
And you're a
little
pirate.
Boy. I'm just a small man.
Little scaly boy.
I'm just a little guy.
I do what I said.
With a cute shell.
What kind of role do you want to like find him in the darkness that is my deafness? Sorry, blindness.
Perception.
Defolocation.
That's fucking 23. Let's go.
With disadvantage,
yeah,
right?
disadvantage?
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Disadvantage.
11.
I mean, yeah, you still find him. You bump around, you step on some
Talons.
skulls here and there, but you
You
eventually find him.
Thank you for the.
I can hold his weight.
Sure. He's there. Just perched on your shoulder like a weirdo. But yeah.
Felita, can I get on your shoulders?
No,
we
I
can-
don't think you can. In fact,
We can play.
and I know
chicken.
this ain't the right. I know this ain't the right time for this.
But I'm leaving. I'm leaving this group. I found better people.
I'm working for Tom
But
now.
I know why Tom killed me.
Uh-huh.
I get it and I understand, and I wouldn't change a fucking thing.
Wait, you're dead.
Why did he kill y'all?
Am I dead?
You died once,
But I'm alive now.
but you're alive now.
Because he doesn't like competition.
Look, he killed me because he doesn't really understand math. All right, he thought I did the books wrong, but I did them in a very advantageous way for me, and he didn't understand that.
I was intercepting his cargoes as he brought them into port, and I was taking them back to my small village and handing them out to the poor folk.
He said Bird Corp was a Ponzi scheme.
And that's what we're going to stick with.
Well, I mean, it's the truth for me. What?
All right.
Who do you not believe here?
I've had deeper memories we need to unlock.
If that's what we're going to go with, then that's what we're going to go with.
If you think somebody's lying, why don't you call them out right now, Felita? I look up at her. Why don't you just do it? Why don't you just say that somebody's a liar and point at them and flick them into their nose and say you're a dirty little liar. You're a wheezy little liar, dude.
Is she pointing at somebody I can't see?
Felita's going to reach up and flick the shit out of his nose, which is now metal, and I understand that, and say, all right,
there
you
down.
fucking little liar.
Be down because he's tiny.
I'm not. Unless Dennis changed something about my backstory, I'm not lying. He says for having a stroke in universe. Why do you think I'm lying? Why don't you tell me what I did?
I'm flying. Put the lie in flying.
I just got out of
I
the
don't-
bone zone. I don't fear anything.
Yeah. No, if you want to keep it up, that's fine.
You know more than I do, obviously. Please explain it to me.
And I'm gonna walk off and start looking behind the altar and see if there's another way out.
So the back of the room essentially is just that doorway that they flipped out of, and then the statue that's behind it. It doesn't seem that there's anything behind that.
I think we need to make our way through the city and get to the swirling, twirling goo ball.
Real quick, Felita, did I not make it clear that I worked for Tom and that I'm acknowledging that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you work for Tom. So did I.
Oh, well, then what are you mad at me for? All I did was accounting.
Are you still working for Tom?
No?
Felita.
I'm insight and checking. I am insight checking right the fuck now.
Insight checks all around. A note is being passed.
Is it no being?
Hey, look at
Not
him,
about
he's a little
anything.
guy.
Oh, good.
It's just a good pun.
19.
Who are you inciting?
The fucking Turtleman.
I mean, he's not lying.
Insight.
You just feel like he may be omitting a few pertinent details
Voice
of what
in
he
head,
did.
would you like to let me in on this? Because
As
as
the
far as I am
The
aware,
more he stretches this out, the more I trust him least.
Scrothor can smell a liar, but today he can't, because this is not a board meeting.
I drank half a bottle of tequila. Would you like to let me in on this? Because I do not believe I'm being deceptive in any way.
Felita, what do you know that he's not sharing with the group?
I just know that when a monster calls you a monster, it's probably not a fucking good thing.
Deceptordol.
Can we all just be a little bit more vague so that none of us know exactly what's going on here?
I don't know any more than I'm telling you, okay?
I never called you a monster.
Thank you, Scrothor. I appreciate that.
He says with a skull-made beak and no eyes.
He looks at you with a skull face.
Basically,
everyone is capable of redemption. Trial by smell.
Well, I don't believe this cavern is the best place to work out our party issues. I think at this moment we need to find a way out of here, and then we can go to group counseling and try to take care of our trust issues.
Or die trying.
Yes, Scrothor.
And
And die trying.
Get therapy or die trying.
Oh,
America.
yeah,
So or die broke for the Americans in the audience.
there you go. What are you doing? You keep hearing. The only thing you're hearing, you don't hear any more screams. That's for certain. But you do just keep on hearing that pretty steady howling wind, sort of whipping around.
Is that coming from the city or is it
whole
coming?
city? Yeah.
I'm gonna start making my way into that city stealthily.
There are some walkways that lead.
Oh, as I start going, I hear the grunting sounds
Of
of a
Scrothor trying to
Felita.
have a shit on your shoulder.
Do you not believe this is the way? Have you been through this way before?
I haven't. I just got down here and as soon as I got down here, you guys appeared out of that portal thingy.
So why are you so nervous and acting so weird about walking through
Because-
the Death City?
All those the fresh dead bodies, they came with me down here.
So you had fresh dead bodies, and you didn't share them with anyone.
They were alive when we came down the stairs.
Felita, why are you so hesitant to use the phrase bone zone? It's really making me distrust you.
Oh no, I love the term bone zone.
Okay.
It's great.
All right, thank you for
She's
clearing
not
that up.
as cool with Skunt.
Are we in the bone zone right now?
I'm not.
No, we
can't
just
see.
left
Or
we just
Skygina.
left the bone zone chicken nuggets.
Skagina?
Skagina.
Scussy? Somebody had to
Scussy.
say Scussy.
Somebody
believe I
did say
was.
Scussy.
Yeah.
I said Skunt, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah, that seems like you.
No.
Just
No,
went
I don't-
straight
I don't
for it.
like it.
A bridge too far,
Yeah.
DM. A bridge too far.
Nope, far enough. That's what I say. So yeah,
I mean, it's our only way out. That in through the coffins.
I'll take point. I'll start waddling my way up.
I mean, okay. So well, you're
Stealthily?
you're at the highest point. So like you can go down a little bit. So like the walkways go straight out to where the death that you just experienced is located, or goes down to the left in the rough direction of where the swirling sphere is, and it goes down a little bit. So it's a little bit of a decline Yes.
Voice and head, what is the magical energy down here? How does it feel?
What's the vibe?
Dark.
Smell like purple?
Darkness. Necrotic.
Purple.
As a necromancer, would I
You're
have...
hard. You're so hard right now.
I got hard daddies. I got hard cock.
Oh, it's so hard. It's like throbbing.
It's like I'm a 45-year-old again.
Are you all right? Your neck feels strangely laps of blood.
I mean, I think I finally unlocked the bone zone for myself.
Walking bow-legged.
That's just me peg cock.
That's why your mother asks if there's enough room in the crotch when you buy jeans.
I buy them 2 sizes too small to show off
And I'm bulging.
the thighs.
I'm also a fan of 2003 emo.
All jeans are skinny jeans for
us fat.
us fat fucks.
All right. I mean, if he's taking point, I'm going to stealthily start making my way through town as well.
And can I give him advantage by like aerodynamically putting my wings out so he like fly? No.
I want to use him as a paraglider and just
Yeah.
glide to the end.
It's like Breath of the Wild.
Exactly.
Yeah. 19 for stealth, please.
Yeah, you're very stealthy.
Can I just piggyback off of his
Yeah,
stealth
you're
roll?
whatever he
Nice.
is. You can be stealthy.
Sweet.
I put a coat on so I have a very weird humpback.
Sure. Clancy, I assume you're stealthing as well.
Yeah, well, you would assume that, and I would do it with a 7.
Squawking helps.
You're definitely stepping on every bone that you're spotting on, making little crunchy noises here and there.
Maybe if somebody hadn't made me extraordinarily nervous and thrown me off by making false accusations my way, I'd be a little bit more stealthy right now. I don't believe
The talking is not helping with the stealth. Felita, are you stealthing?
Before I walk out of that temple, I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself. No, I'm gonna cast. Yeah, I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Okay.
Unscroll Thor.
How much are you healing for?
That is 5, 10, 13, like 21.
Okay.
Holy shit.
All right, so you feel much better than you did a moment ago as you are filled with life. So yeah, you're good to go. Are you stealthing
Yeah,
now?
and then I'll stealth.
Okay.
No,
What'd you get?
I got a 3.
Rip.
So you too are stepping on the same bones that Clancy's stepping on because you don't trust that guy.
Yeah.
There's something fishy
Paying too
about
much
the way he
attention
walks.
to him.
So yeah, so you're stepping on the same ones he's stepping on and just arguing back out loud every time he says anything. But yeah, you continue. And as you descend further and further into this dead, barren city, that is where we're going to take a break. And we're back. So, you just keep continuing onwards, and
Can I do some like passive perception?
there we go. Okay, sure. Yeah, I was going to ask.
Growthor will do passive aggressive perception.
Jesus Christ! I ain't just. We are doomed in the near future, bud.
No, we are
Growthor
together.
says,
We are always happy.
Very perceptive.
21.
All right. So, that howling noise has seemed to stop.
Ooh.
And instead, you feel like the hairs on the back of your neck sort of standing up.
As if I'm being watched.
Yeah, you definitely feel like you're being watched, and you also feel extra chilly, like the air temperature has dropped about 20 degrees. You can see your breath.
It's probably just Yoda.
Yoda? Is that what you
Yeah,
said?
like you're being watched.
Oh, okay. That's what you notice.
In Admiral Gizzard, I trust.
There. Oh, please.
Growthor will cast guidance on Captain Gizzard because
Okay.
that's who he's touching. So
Sure.
So D6.
D4 to your next ability check of choice.
Level 6. That doesn't go up to D6.
No, there's no.
Okay,
It's just a cantrip.
gotcha. Let's see. Let me pull up my spell book real quick. We haven't had any rests, right, Dennis?
No, you haven't had time.
Okay.
Oh, fuck. That sucks.
There's no rest in the bone zone.
That's right.
Money don't grow on trees.
I mean, none of you are horribly injured other than Clancy.
I'm not horribly injured. I'm just maimed.
Yeah, you're a little maimed.
What's around me?
So
A dead turtle.
the walkways that you've been traversing, you're kind of staying close to the edge, not trying to go into the center where it's open and there's nowhere to go. So there are buildings that you keep passing, and it looks like the doors are open on some of these buildings. It looks like some of them have crumbled. Some of them are just propped open. That's what you see in the immediate vicinity. Along with skeletons. There are no like barricades or anything, but you do keep seeing these deep gashes in the ground every so often as well.
I'm going to whisper up to Scrothor. Fly. How much room is up above us, bud?
Oh, a lot. Hundreds of feet.
Fly.
But can Scrothor fly while carrying?
Yeah, I don't know if I can carry that much, but I can try. Like,
You get strength.
can I? Okay, let's just check my spells. Pretty good.
And I don't detect any motion down here in the city.
Not right now.
Can I put my ear to the ground and see if I can hear anything moving below us?
Roll perception with advantage.
I dropped my die that's been rolling well. I'm getting that.
Yeah, leave that die for a minute.
Hope you double budged.
It rolled a 15 under the
Oh,
table.
that die's been hot.
All right, but you said with advantage, so
Yeah.
Okay.
This is specifically since you're focusing on just one sense.
17 plus 4 is 21.
All right. So
Without advantage, it would have been a 7.
you have put your ear to the ground, and you feel almost like it sounds / feels like something is being dragged towards you from a distance, and it's and you also feel these heavy footsteps with it, but not like so heavy that it's like boom, 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 but you can you feel the reverberations going into your eardrum. There's something heavy coming this way.
It's more like boom, 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 boom.
Yeah. Boom.
Am I smart enough to be able to parse through that it's somewhere in the city?
Yeah.
Okay.
Most def. I mean, you're probably pretty sure that it's the same thing that killed the dudes.
Everything. Yeah, I definitely
Maybe.
can't carry you.
Felita,
Yeah,
did you see what killed the dudes down here?
I didn't. It was while I was meeting up with y'all.
There's something heavy dragging our way.
Something heavy this way comes.
Fuck.
It's in our base killing all our dudes.
Is it okay? Is it where we're headed, or is it behind us?
Nothing is behind us. Just the room we left.
Someone mowing their lawn?
No, it's from the heater or whatever.
Peter?
It's from Peter.
Peter's running outside.
Peter.
Yeah.
Peter's
if you
going
had to
through a
guess-
hard time. He's got to sleep on the couch. We leave him be.
If you had to guess on a direction, you would guess behind you and to your right. So
Since
back
I am a
towards the
captain,
entrance.
an admiral of the sea, obviously I can tell which way the ship is sailing. And it's behind us to the right.
All right.
Actually, that would be...
Port aft.
Right is starboard.
It's starboard.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Starboard
But-
aft.
You're a bird in a corporation job.
Yeah,
Port
I
and
tried.
left have the same letter of numbers.
numbers.
That's why I get... Oh. But port has an R in it, which is right.
Yes, but port and left are both 4 letters.
I hate it. Stupid.
So,
Um,
do you think?
fuck.
Can you, like, shrink yourself? then
Well-
I can carry you.
No, I can't shrink
You about
myself.
feather fly. You can cast fly?
I think I've casted it already.
But you can, as long as it's your slot. Oh, it says no slots.
Yeah.
You're fucked.
Yep, I used it already. Well, did I? Because I was going to fly away from Smiling Tom, but I didn't.
You didn't.
But I
Did you
think I
cast it?
used my 3rd level spell slot already.
Oh, yeah, you only get one.
Yep.
Mm.
I
the
used it on
bone
water
zone.
breathing.
Are you, what class are you?
A wizard.
Okay. At level 6, you only get 1 3rd level slot?
I think
That can't be true.
I think that's what we said
You
last
get your
time.
first 3rd level slot at level 5.
Yeah, you might have 2, but
You might have 2. But while we're waiting on that, voice in head, my
Yes.
time in the bone zone has surely transformed me and allowed me to finally realize my full potential as Gamma, a friend to all children, right?
3 third level spells, yeah.
Has it?
Yes.
Why would that
I
time
was just looking
get you
for a yes. All you
closer
gotta say
to
is yes.
children?
Friend to all children, not sexual predator.
I
Why are
didn't
you
say that.
saying it weird? Closer to children.
You get me
It's just
closer
a-
to
it's just a-
kids.
Look, I'm just looking
Another
for
way to say
rocket boosters that let me spin in a circle.
You're not ever gonna get those.
Lawler
Aw.
skates, you say.
Waller skates. You got 2 slots or what?
I got 3.
He's got 3 all day.
Oh.
Damn.
So I'm gonna cast fly on myself
Okay.
and slowly levitate.
Later, nerds.
Suckers.
I'm gonna try to slowly levitate with my spyglass out.
Okay.
I'm spying.
What I would like to do is try to do it slowly and maybe closer to a wall, so it's not obvious that I'm the only figure up in the air.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Sure.
Okay.
And you put a cloak over me, you said, right?
Well, I have that.
A hood?
Don't I have that invisibility cloak?
There's no.
Oh,
It's
I
not
hope so.
invisibility. It's
Camouflage?
It's
makes
great
you look like a piece
camouflage
of
if you're
chicken.
standing still.
But what if I'm floating still?
Yeah. So
I mean, if you're not moving.
Yeah. So like,
Yeah.
I just want to levitate until I
Yeah.
can see what I'm looking at, and then
Yeah.
I'll stop moving.
It'd be Scrothor would be able to.
It's
I'm
called hovering.
standing
Yeah,
stock
he would
still.
be stealthed. You wouldn't be. It would be whoever had the damn cloak on.
What if it's on both of us?
It's
Yeah,
not
he
on
like
both of
draped
you.
it over both of us.
It's not a tarp, is
It's
what
not
you're
a
saying?
tarp.
We're
Okay.
Harry Pottering, bro.
It's not a giant cape.
All right, that's fine. I'm wearing it.
Okay.
Fuck. So it's just a bird standing
It's
statue
just
still
a bird standing in the middle of the air.
with no eyes.
All right, I go up.
Okay.
These gargoyles are getting scarier and scarier.
What are you doing? You're looking around.
I'm not looking around. I'm looking with my spyglass
Licking with your spyglass.
back and to the right.
Okay. Rolling perception.
Do I have advantage since I know what I'm looking for? Like
You have a spyglass.
directional?
I'll give you a +2.
All right, that's not good enough.
With a perception check?
It's a 11.
So you're looking around, and you're looking in that general direction, and you see that there's lots of walkways that go through the middle of this city. And you're looking around, you're like, I'm not spotting it. And then all of a sudden, your spyglass centers on a large cloaked figure with like very ratty looking like a cloak. You can't see a face or anything. It's just standing there in the middle of the walkway, and it's staring directly back at through the spyglass at you.
Oh, he sees
It's looking
you.
right at you, and it looks like it's dragging this fart that was just released in the studio.
Toot.
Toot. Toot.
It looks like he's dragging the...
It looks like it's dragging ass. It looks like it's dragging this large 3-pronged sort of bladed weapon.
Like a trident, but made of
No.
swords?
No, it kind of looks more like what's that garden utensil with the 3 prongs on it that you use to
Pitchfork?
scrapey scrape? No, it's like the small handheld
A trowel.
trowel. Kind of looks like a big, nasty, gnarled trowel, but way, way, way bigger and way sharper and more jagged and covered in blood.
Is it cooler?
It's way cooler.
Is saying
Super
your
bad.
grand.
How
grandma's
tall do I
trowel.
perceive this figure to be?
If you had to guess, you would say he's about 10 feet tall.
That's really tall.
Hey.
It's a very large, very wide, very bulky looking individual.
I hope it doesn't fly.
Does
And
he
it's
look
just,
amicable?
He's super friendly, yeah.
It's just staring right at you. He's not moving yet.
At, like, Captain Gizzard or...
The general direction of Scrothor and Gizzard.
What's
my
the-
Strothor's in this?
What's
You were with
what's the
him.
distance between this behemoth and my party?
Hundreds of yards.
Behemoth.
It's very far back. He's back towards where the entrance was, and you've been traveling for a little bit.
I'm gonna wait up here until he moves.
He hasn't moved yet. He's just still sitting there staring at you.
Felita, this is our chance to stealth by undetected while his attention is on Scrothor and Captain Gizzard.
Yeah, you would, wouldn't you?
What are you talking about? I feel like I'm the only one not in on the joke here.
You do notice that out of the back of his cloak, these large, leathery protrusions start to appear out of the back.
Can definitely
he's
fly.
getting
We're playing
erect.
Glyph. Playing what's that? Joust. We're playing Joust right now.
Is there an ostrich?
'Cause it's about to fly.
So I'm guessing that
Should probably fly. To
this is a going to be angel wings that are popping out from behind him.
They look leathery. They don't look
But still, they're
angel
wings, like devil wings, like demon wings.
They look more like dragon wings than anything else.
So we're fucked. So we try to fly to the.
But it doesn't have the
top, or
shape,
what?
like the body shape doesn't look dragon-like. It doesn't match anything that you've seen before.
No. I'm talking about the bat wings that are
the
coming out.
wings look more like dragon wings.
Yeah.
Scaly,
Very scaly.
I'm gonna go down.
leathery.
I'm gonna just go
Just
back.
end
down.
flight.
Yeah, I most because I don't think I can outfly that.
But we definitely can't outrun it. Isn't there a swirling vortex we could get to escape?
How far away is the vortex, timey-wimey?
Pretty far.
I hate that.
It's at
answer.
Ace.
So they're hundreds of yards away, and the vortex is
Yes.
also 100 yards.
Yep, you're like right in the middle.
Halfway. Well, that's probably the best odds we're gonna get. It's
The
like
wings have fully unfurled.
Does anybody have any spells that would make us faster?
Level 6. I don't know. I got feign death. We can play dead.
I don't think you'd have to play very hard. You look like a rotisserie chicken. I bet I could eat you in 4 minutes.
Back it up.
Grocery store
No.
still open. We can do this.
Skrothor cannot make us go faster.
Nobody
But I
has
feel like
long strider.
We've been spotted. We gotta go.
You land back on the ground.
I do, and
Yes.
I remove Skrothor from my shoulders.
I hold on tight.
This claw is sinking.
I alert the
talons.
party exactly what I saw.
Okay. You point back over in the direction of wherever it was, and it's not there anymore.
Do I believe that the whooshing sound that I was hearing was this thing flying around?
Could be. Could be. It wasn't a whooshing. It was just like a howling of a wind sound.
Like it was gliding?
I mean, I guess that could be a gliding sound.
Can we see it from here, voice and head?
You guys don't see anything. He points, and you don't know what he's pointing at. There's nothing over there.
Well, we couldn't see it before, Dennis,
What do you mean?
because we were on the ground level.
Yeah. So yeah,
Is there
You guys
is there
can
a door anywhere?
I mean there are
around
buildings
us?
around, so you could go hide in the buildings, I suppose.
Does Felita have like a backpack on?
Oh, tried and true, Felita high-low.
Here. Hi.
You left your backpack and just took all the stuff out of it,
What about
save for the 2 items.
what
that you
about
still
any sort of
possess.
straps like bandoliers or anything that you're carrying guns on across your chest and back?
Yeah, they're just empty.
Shit.
She only has 2 items aside from the backpack, so.
You got a rope?
Nope.
Yeah, I do.
Well, yeah, around your wrist, I guess. Or your, no, you used it to garrote him. I don't know if you took it with you, did you?
You
Yeah, I
fell-
take it with me. Of
Okay.
course I take it with me. I'm not gonna leave a fucking rope.
Okay. It's not a very long rope.
How long?
Couple feet, 2-3 feet.
45 feet.
Can we find any ropes or any sort of cord or anything on the skeletons around us?
You're gonna guess that these skeletons have died a long time ago. So no, there's no clothing or fabric or anything. Everything would have been too desiccated to be usable.
Fellas, you got any rope or anything to tie with?
10 minutes. I mean, we still have all our gear.
Yeah, I got rope.
You got rope? Give me that. Felita, tie this around me. Tie it around your waist.
A turtle
Quick.
bolus.
Quick. I'll ride on my shell and I'll take shots while y'all run.
Ride or die shell, motherfuckers.
So I'm gonna lay down on my shell like a little wobbly boy, and prop my rifle up, and I'll be a mobile defense platform while they run.
So they're gonna
Just
drag you
drag you.
behind them.
They're gonna just drag me.
Okay.
It's like when you, yeah.
Yeah, I think I have it pictured.
Yeah, it's like when, in a World War II movie, their buddy is shot and on his back still shooting.
It's
and they
like
run
I'm my own
Put them in the back of the
travois.
truck. Yeah.
Okay.
Stop using that word. You don't know what it means.
All right. So you tie a rope around yourself. Who's pulling you?
Mhm.
Whoever's strongest, probably.
Probably
Felita.
me.
Felita, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm going to put Scrothor.
Still on your shoulder.
You're going to kill us both.
He's blind.
Where am I gonna? I'm blind. You could point me up towards the swirling light, and I'll just fly there.
It's not up, but
Well, wherever it is,
You know what? What's your fly speed?
like 50.
Okay.
It's faster than anyone can run. What's your fly speed?
60.
Ooh.
I just think he's going to make me...
I will slow you down by 10 feet around. You're right.
All right. Is there any way that I can explain to Scrothor, like...
A direction?
No, I guess there isn't.
I mean, you could point me.
he
I
won't
got
know when he gets
good
there.
flying
Well, he
sense.
will know when he gets there.
What if it's just a bug zapper that kills us?
Zap.
At least then we'd know.
We would know, and we can go back to the devil, and he can yell at us again.
And knowing is half the battle.
Jojo.
And the
I'm
other
going to
half-
fly back up.
G.I. Bone.
Oh God, I like being in the air. It's nice.
You're going to fly back up?
Yeah.
G.I.
Okay.
Bone sounds
What do
like
I
a
say?
sexy porn parody.
He's not there anymore.
Are you going?
Yeah, but
towards
I
them?
mean, I'm going to keep looking around with my spyglass.
Okay, you do. Roll perception.
With still a +2.
2.
You're gonna get me
Critical
killed.
20.
All right. So you keep looking, and you just can't figure out where this guy is, and then you glance over, and on the same walking path that you're currently on, but
Oh boy.
closer, you see him moving fairly quickly. He's not running. He's almost gliding. Like, you don't see feet moving, and he's just moving right towards you, and you just see those metal claws just dragging on the stone as he's moving towards you.
I see him as well.
No, only
Go!
Gizzard does.
Go!
Fly you.
Go! And I take off.
Okay.
I'm going to start flying towards the blue swirly timey-wimey.
Okay. You start flying.
Scrothor helps somehow with flying.
Are you still hanging on to Gizzard?
Yeah, but I'm flapping.
You can create extra lift.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can we like double our move speed?
No.
4 wings is
Not
better
how
than
that
2.
works.
That's what they say
Also,
in
like
flight school.
he's just sailing through the air like Superman, and then I'm like adding pushes.
No.
Yeah.
I'll give
we've
you.
been-
I'll
hey,
give you his flying
Physics.
speed.
Come on.
Can I like
Physics, it's magic.
add-
It's like
do
the
athletics to
Harvard
try to speed
rowing
it up?
Team. Flap, flap.
I will let you roll athletics.
Fap.
Try
Fap.
and add speed. It won't be a ton, but I will.
16?
Yeah, you had 5 feet of movement per turn.
65 is my move speed.
Double move.
All right.
So, yeah, I'll double move on that and get 130.
Okay. So yeah, you're moving at a pretty. You've left Felita and Clancy way far behind at this point.
We warned them.
Felita,
Yeah, I'm gonna dash using my. I'm dashing with
Okay.
this turtle strapped to me.
Okay. You dash. Clancy, you see behind you, just sort of bursting up into the air, this huge winged creature with the 3-clawed thing just burst up over the sort of area where you couldn't see anymore because it's too high up. And this thing has a wingspan of, you're guessing, about 30-ish feet.
Oh my God!
And
it's
it
a
is-
Quetzalcoatlus.
It's very, very, very large,
How's-
and it's
how's-
moving towards
How's
you.
the ass?
It's about 345.
It's facing me. We can't. 345.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start taking pot shots on the left wing where the wing meets as close as I can to where the wing meets the shoulder.
Okay. Roll attack.
-2.
Doesn't that gun not get a -2?
Oh, it sure does. That's right.
think
I
got a
mean, you
plus
said
2.
it does, so I guess it gets a -2. Thanks to you.
That's not true.
No.
That's it's like a special one.
You made me drink all this tequila. It's your fault.
I didn't do shit.
I love,
didn't do
Jinx.
shit.
I love the 2-part harmony we had in here.
I'm not worried about it.
Got rid of it.
Hold up.
It's time to change dice.
You think so?
I think so. Fuck off.
Not yet.
That's a 12.
So the bullet just goes up and just misses, just whoosh,
All right, I'm gonna keep taking shots at every opportunity I can.
Of tequila?
Okay.
Of Shakira.
Shakira.
I'm gonna take shots of Shakira if
Put
she'll
on.
let me. Cosplay is not consent, y'all. But
Sure. Gizzard and Scrothor, I assume you're just continuing to book it.
Yeah.
Until I kind of feel. Well, I don't have to really focus on where I'm flying, right?
What do you
No,
mean?
you just go the way
You
you,
just
want
go
to.
in the direction you want to go in.
Okay, so then I can pretty
It's
much
Superman.
I can turn around and start throwing fireballs back there, right?
You
If you wanna
could.
not double move. You could do that. Yeah.
It would be too far of a distance
If you point Scrothor in the direction, I could try
because
to.
you move too far away.
I mean, if he's not gaining on me yet, no, I'm just gonna focus on
I
flying.
mean, he'll gain, but like.
And what's his move speed?
We'll find
I'm
out.
telling you- Yeah, you'll find out when it happens.
I mean, what I'll
God.
be able to do is like mentally go over something,
Mm-hmm.
right? A building or something down below, and then I'll
Sure.
turn around and look until that thing goes over it,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll be able to calculate how fast we're going.
Sure.
I double move.
Okay. You double move. You are another 120 feet. Or is it more than that?
130.
130 feet away. Felita, would you just like to double move, or would you like to try and do athletics to move faster?
I would like to do athletics to move faster.
Okay. To try and move faster.
That's a 19.
Yeah, so you are just huffing it as if your life depends on it. And you are actually, instead of your movement speed being 30, it's actually 45. So you get 90 feet. Clancy, if you'd like, you could take another shot.
I'm gonna. Ooh, that's better. That's an 18.
That will not hit, actually.
Go fucking.
Just misses over the wing. This wingling creature closes the gap.
Wingling,
Wingling.
the oldest
The
brewery in
old
Pennsylvania.
wingling creature. This thing closes the gap very quickly. And you notice that the three claws happens to be on a chain as it
Oh boy.
descends a little bit, and then it swings the chain at Felita, or the direction of Felita.
Steve, that's pronounced Lingling.
Since I am tied to her, can I use my uncanny dodge?
No, you're
for
on your
Felina?
back,
Okay.
I like how we created two.
and multiple feet.
Double
Shit
death
on my
pods.
fucking parade.
Sorry,
DM,
buddy.
Jesus.
Okay. So these three claws come down, and it gouges out the stone where Felita is running, but it's also going to hit Felita.
All three of them, or just
Rip
one of them?
Felita.
What, the claws?
Yeah.
Tear
It's
Felita.
one weapon, so yeah,
Gotcha.
it's gonna hit her.
Ugh.
Oh boy. Yeah, we gotta escape.
Okay. Felita, you feel these claws dig through your body, and you're not dead or anything like that, but you feel as though you are losing quite a bit of blood. And what's worse than that, you feel as though something else has been wounded or damaged. Something more
No.
ethereal, I suppose.
That's not good.
And you are you sustain heavy damage, and you also are a little tired. Like you just feel a little lightheaded a bit.
Like
And-
one thing of exhaustion.
Not that yet, anyways.
Don't make suggestions, Philip.
Quit
Just
working
trying to
at
have a
your
good fair
party.
game. Just having a good fair game here.
Yeah.
That's Blue Falcon is Dennis's job.
My fault.
And then at this point, the creature is over top of you. Like he's overtaken your speed gap. So he is like above you. So he's caught up to you pretty easily, you would say.
Would you the thing that made me tired or whatever? Would you say that that is psychic damage? Because I have resistance to that.
No, it doesn't feel
Oh,
like
fuck. Okay.
psychic. It feels like it's almost like otherworldly in some
Shit.
way, shape, or form.
I mean, I feel like there's a lot of secrets going on here tonight.
I feel like we're gonna die.
A lot of conversations that were had maybe in episode 1 that we don't know.
Episode
Hey,
33.
you were there for episode 1. It was on stage.
Yeah, I was physically there. Emotionally, I was at a somewhat different panel.
As soon as the Uddies came out, I blacked out.
Yeah, it's all over after that. Only
Okay.
haze for you. Gizzard and Scrothor, what are you doing?
How far away from this creature are we?
You are
260 feet.
200 some feet away.
How close is the blue?
You would guess, by the way, by the distance that he closed,
Mm-hmm.
that his fly speed in a single move is over 100 feet. So he's
So is mine.
very
we're
fast.
two
No, your
turns
double
away.
move is over 100 feet.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right.
His single move is over 100 feet.
So we're one turn away from being. So how far are we from the swirly boy?
You are about probably 2 turns of
turns.
movement, and you'd get to there.
And they're 2 turns away from us as well. So we're in the halfway
Yeah.
point between the monster.
We can't turn
Yeah.
back now.
I kind of want to.
Blind ass Scrothor casts blur. Woohoo!
Da-da-da-da-da-down.
Blur.
Spell
Uh,
number 2.
It is a level 2 spell. Your body becomes blurred, shifting and wavering to all who can see you. For the duration, any creature has disadvantage on attack rolls against you.
Okay.
Is that a?
Concentration up to a minute.
So you should have. You could have used it on like Felita, but instead you used it on yourself.
See you, and it's only on
It's
self.
on self.
Ah.
He's a
on self.
capitalist. Why wouldn't he?
Yeah, it's true.
He's a Marxist capitalist.
Yeah. Okay. Could you explain that to me?
So I'm gonna double move.
All right, so you double move. Felita, what are you doing?
You still have guidance.
I'm gonna reach my hand in my
I
pocket.
haven't had to roll yet.
Which dice would you like to pull out?
Fuck. Before I pull anything out, I'm gonna say a real quick prayer to Wonder.
Okay. What's the prayer you'd like to speak?
Do you want to make a deal?
Do you want to make a deal?
Do you want to
Yeah.
make a baby?
All right. The dice starts to rattle in your hand.
It is nice and pink and soft.
Baby,
All right.
I can rock your world.
I pull out
My
the
gun.
D12.
Okay, roll your d12. You better hope you don't get that one thing.
I got an 8.
Okay, I need you to roll me a d6. Yes, a d6.
I'm not gonna do that one. I'm gonna do this one. It's a 6.
Okay. You need to. Let's see here. Okay. You need to vomit up in the air and land
it.
on Clancy's right shoulder.
Everything everywhere all at once situation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, sweet.
All right.
So A, you need to make yourself throw up. And
Uh-huh.
B, you need to
Pull
aim
the
it
trigger.
and hit him in the shoulder.
Finger force.
Or
Yeah,
stop and
yeah,
turn around and do it either way.
I stick like as my hand as far in my mouth as I can go.
All right.
But
you definitely.
They have no gag reflex.
Oh, that's right. You don't. Well, that's Jenna. That's not.
Oh
Felita.
yeah, that's yeah.
It's different.
My fault.
Yeah, Fleeta's got a very active gag reflex. No, not really.
Scrothor does.
Let's explore that.
I roll. Can always tell
roll
how
me a
bad
con check.
Okay.
out of character. I can always tell how bad my anxiety is on the day when I brush my teeth, and if I gag on the toothbrush,
fucking-
it's going to be an anxious day.
Oh,
I rolled a 4, so that's an 8.
sadness.
Okay. You definitely make yourself nauseous enough that you're starting to. So yeah, so you could probably get the rest of the way. So you're stopping to throw up on Clancy, or are you gonna try and like dex it over your shoulder, like up and back as you're running?
If I can make myself throw up, then I'm gonna stop and throw up on him.
Wait, on me?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So Clancy, all of a sudden you're on your back, and you just feel this hot, chunky liquid
No!
just pour out all over your shoulder,
Why?
and it's like soaked into your clothes now.
No!
And
You got to
stop.
brush that puke off your shoulder.
The creature looks to be reeling back with the
Disgust?
claws to attack. And Felita, you notice a stalactite, a giant one, is falling very close to where you are located. And it lands directly behind you, like since you're now facing Clancy. And it falls directly behind you, and it hits the walkway that you're currently on, and it causes it to turn into sort of like a slide. and you fall backwards, and you and Clancy are now moving at great speed down this ramp. And the claws that the creature throws just gouge out the wall as you're picking up a lot of speed going down this ramp, and you can't even tell where it's going.
Okay.
Gizzard and Scrothor, you notice that there's no more Felito or Clancy in the distance. You don't see them.
They're safe. We did it.
And the
I don't notice
creature
shit though.
seems to
Aye.
angle towards you guys and has moved in your direction
For one move.
for one move.
Yep.
But you said we were 2 turns away,
Yes.
so I'm using our second turn to get there.
Okay.
Does
the end of
Clancy
your
get
turn.
a turn?
Sure, Clancy. what would you like
Take
to
a shot,
do?
Clancy?
Thanks.
Yeah, give us
as
some
I'm falling,
mezcal, Clancy.
as I'm falling, what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn my shell just so I'm in the creature's blind spot. What the fuck was that?
Strong Scrothor.
Okay. Just so I'm in the creature's blind spot, and I'm going to use my bonus action to hide.
Bonus.
Okay.
And that will be...
How does hide work?
Hide work is my stealth against his perception.
Okay. So you don't actually have to be hiding behind anything.
Nope.
You just
New
Do it.
skins for all.
12.
That'll work against
your stealth is 12.
Yep.
Okay.
So strong. But
Oh, my sinuses are cleared.
You think you're stealth?
Good. And I'm sure I am too, and now I'm going to fire at him just where I was trying before.
Okay.
And that is a 23.
That will hit.
All right.
Got him.
And surely I get sneak attack damage
You
on
don't.
that because I'm hidden.
You don't.
Fuck you.
You believe you do though, so roll
You
those
believe
dice.
you do,
Roll
but
those
yeah,
dice.
you know what? Roll it, and then I'll just subtract.
3d10?
Sure.
Well, that's not how
Right.
sneak attack works though. You need to add those
No.
3d6.
3d10 is for the rifle.
Yeah.
So 8 for the rifle, and
Okay.
then the sneak attack adds another 5. That was a bad roll.
Yeah, you suck.
8. Got it.
Eight
so-
with your modifiers too?
Oh, great question. 10. Go fuck yourself.
Okay. 10 damage.
Already
so
hit him.
You fire. So the bullet hits right where that wing joint he was aiming at. But you notice that when the bullet hits, the entire body just turns into a swirling cloud of like white mist
Oh, fucking
that like
Dracula.
causes it to like dissipate for a second, and then it coalesces back together as if nothing happened to it.
It's like that guy from Naruto.
It's a bullshit monster.
What did you hit? Roll to hit? What was your
With his
hit?
magical gun.
23. 23.
Yeah, we got road.
Yeah.
We can't fight it.
We made the right choice.
Oh, I'm already running down.
Well, you're sliding.
Yeah,
Sliding.
You'd be running
Yes. Well, what is sliding but running persevering?
It's not.
up. Could you like inside your shell the whole way and spin?
Ask a baseball player that. You're wrong.
Name 6 baseball players.
Babe Ruth,
Damn it.
Name 6 current baseball players.
Babe Ruth.
John
Babe Ruth.
Gonzalez,
Is that even a real
Jorge
name?
Juan
Casado.
Gonzalez,
Mookie Betts.
So, okay.
I love that guy.
Bill Gonzalez.
Yeah.
So Gizzard and Scrothor, on your turn, you arrive at the swirling.
Bug
I
zapper.
toss Scrothor through.
It's so
I just
it's
fly.
It's the size of a city, like.
So
any-
it's unmissable, you say.
Unmissable. It's huge, and it has this. It's not like a gyroscope, but it has like this metal cage around it, around the X and Y axis.
Huh.
And then there are 6 chains protruding from it, going in different directions that are not equidistantly spaced.
How big are these chains?
Oh, they're like the
Skyscraper sized, or
they're about as thick as a skyscraper would be.
So I can karate chop through them.
No,
Yep.
use a bitch.
they're made
That's
of
true.
metal.
Oh yeah.
And are they each 6 attached to different like subsets of the sphere, or are they all just like attached to the sphere?
They're
kinda?
all attached on the horizontal ring of the metal casing of this sphere.
Okay.
But they're not equally spaced.
And it's not like spinning. Like
The metal isn't. No.
okay, so like it's not gonna hit me out of the air.
No, the chains look like they go off through like a tunnel. Each one goes into a tunnel that's bored into the side of the rock wall, and like everything's pretty well lit because of these sconces, but not those tunnels. It's just darkness as soon as it goes in there.
If I could see those tunnels, I'd be mad, but I can't.
Yeah.
I'm just flying in the direction I've been thrown.
You threw them into the energy ball.
Yeah.
Okay. Strength to throw?
Well, he's more guiding because I can fly.
So you're guiding him like a missile.
Like a paper plane.
Got it.
Hold
Okay.
on. How long have we been flying for? Just like a couple seconds?
Yeah.
4 rounds, 24 seconds.
Okay.
That's less than 10 minutes.
You're flying at high speeds.
120 feet per 6 seconds.
It's very fast.
That's like
It's like a fucking
What do
20
I
feet per
see
second? I don't
inside
know.
those holes?
nothing darkness.
Can I cast light inside there?
How far can you cast it?
That's a good question. How far away are they?
Hundreds of yards.
So you're saying I would have to use like half a movement?
What's the range of it?
No, like there is no range, but it's a touch attack. I can't do it.
Okay. Oh, you mean you wouldn't be able to move with this?
Yeah. I would have to touch something and then throw it in there.
touch it.
Well, light. So if you touch an item, does it light the whole thing up or just a?
It's a 20-foot radius around the
then, yeah,
thing that I've casted upon.
I was gonna say you could touch the chain and light the whole chain up, but if it doesn't do that, then it doesn't work.
It lights the whole
It would
object.
it would
I
light
think
the
you said
whole
it was only
chain.
20 feet.
Radius.
Right. The radius of the light, but not the radius of the
Oh.
object.
Okay, so yeah, you could
From
touch.
the object.
You could touch one of the chains and it'll light it up.
I do that.
Which one would you like to touch?
Closest.
So if you're coming at this thing, you're looking at it. It looks like on the right side of this sphere, that's where there are 5 chains, and then on the left side there is 1 chain.
Ooh.
I'll do the one chain.
Okay. So yeah, it lights up, and you can see this thing goes down this tunnel, and there's nothing else down this tunnel, just this chain, and it goes and goes and goes and goes until you can't even see that far anymore.
Can I take my spyglass out to see if I can get distance on it, or is it pretty much the same?
It
It's
would be the
infinite.
same. Yeah, it goes for a long way. It's not infinite. It just goes for further than your spyglass would see.
Because it's the size of a fucking city.
Yep.
Gotcha. Well,
You can roll. You know what?
Is there
Roll me an intelligence check, Admiral Gizzard.
like a hinge where the chain attaches?
with advantage,
No.
17.
Just kind of giving a side glance at these chains and the weird directions. that they're-
Actually 20. Because do I have to use your guidance or can I save it?
I think you can use it on the next check.
20, Dennis.
20?
Yeah.
So, just kind of glancing at these chains, and you're like, well, that's kind of weird how they're spaced out. And then you realize that you're under Unforgiven. You notice that the chains, the directions they go in, correspond to the cities
Cities up above us.
above.
Like some sort of like teleportation network.
So, like, the south one probably goes to Yuma, where the Skunt is located.
So would my big smart brain be able to parse together that these are portals to each one of the cities?
It's not a portal. It's a tunnel.
A Death World tunnel.
I'm looking up the definition of a portal.
Okay.
Scroth. No,
What's
that's
a tunnel
Scrothor.
but a portal
It
persevering?
might be. Stand by.
I don't.
Scrothor, do you want to go through one of these tunnels, or would you like me to put you down as I venture forth
A
to
portal.
explore strange new lands?
What tunnels?
I've got tunnels in front of me, my boy,
Tunnel vision.
and I have double vision and want to go through to get away from Man-Bat behind us.
I would like to escape.
All right. I'm going to look real quick into my dictionary to the definition of portals.
A portal is a doorway, gate, or other entrance, especially a large and imposing one.
And start heading my way towards the single one tunnel that the chain's lit up going through.
Okay, so on your next turn, you can move that way.
Okay. Also, that chain will stay lit for an hour. So even though Felita and Clancy don't see me, I'm hoping that they're smart enough to know that since that chain is lit up,
That's
that's the direction that we want.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah. So
And
that'll
You're with
be
me.
the direction you go on your turn.
That's the
Unless
way you
you-
aimed me, right?
I never threw you.
Okay.
Why do you want me to?
No, I thought we did.
No.
I was flapping.
Well, I know.
Furiously.
You gotta calm down. I feed him a cracker.
Okay. Felita, you guys
They're pork rinds, though, but made
Are-
with human skin.
picking up more and more speed as you go down this ramp. And you keep hitting different, like the walkway that you're on ends, and you've fallen onto another one as the stalactite just kept falling through. And you just keep picking up speed, and then eventually you notice that it turns into a kind of a ramp. And you hit this ramp with a lot of speed, and all of a sudden you are flinged upwards, and you're just flying in air.
Flungled.
Flungled. You're
Flungled
flungled,
the cungled.
and you are flying in the air right now as Clancy is behind you. And yeah, you're just flying towards this shining bright chain. So you're just shooting through the sky.
I hide in my shell.
Okay, you do that. And as you hide in your shell like a little bitch, that is what we're going to call it. So thanks so much for tuning in. Check us out next time.
You can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Spotify, TikTok, Reddit, and Twitch at Botched Podcast for now. Maybe Twitch is already closed. Who knows? Nope, not Twitch, but TikTok. We'll see. Follow us on YouTube. Any TikTok that was supposed to go up if TikTok got shut down will be on our YouTube Shorts, and you can check us out at youtube.com/botchpodcast. And get a notification every time Steve puts on a new short. This episode of Botch was brought to you by the Patreon producers, the OG Lone Ranger, Big Jim, the Knuck, Lord Chronic, Skinner, B-Mail, Shanda Panda, Disgruntled Furniture, Chris Wisdom, Zukari, Scabby Goose, Lost Limey, and Old Schwambash. Want to support the show but can't do it financially? I have been saying this for 7 fucking years, and you still haven't done it. 7 years! It's literally the best way. Our Apple podcast reviews go up. We hit different fucking metrics on the chart. The algorithm is dumb. You're smarter than an algorithm. Fucking put in the email, get your password changed, and send us a fucking 5-star review so Chonkules can read it on the gosh darn show.
Chalk love read.
What hell? What hell you know do? Why?
Bruh.
If you are a big money dollar baller and you do want to support us financially, you could do so over at very, very stupid websites. FreedomValleyHorseSpace.com, DickBlood.me, DickBlood.club, Cornhub.icu, SexWithWikis.com, PigRickets.com, Mookmolk.com, BuyTheseViagra.com, LouisianaPocketGopher.com, DamnYouDennis.com, BirdsWithPenises.com, or simply Patreon.com/BotchPodcast. Like our newest patron, Qbert95. Thank you to Gozer for intro and outro music. More of them all over social media, Gozer_music. They are about to go on tour because their album just hit Spotify. Check it out.
Nice.
Thank you to Emily Swan for our album art. More of her all over the internet at a swan named Emily. You want to send something to the studio and have Chonky open it up on stream? You can do so with sending it to P.O. Box 3178, Gettysburg, Pennsylvania 17325. And we'll add it to the shelf of things people have sent here with such great gifts as The Notebook on VHS or a dick candle and more.
I see that every day.
Yeah.
Or that big thing of zombie dice I'm finally going to get to take home.
No, we're getting that to Jenna now.
Shit!
Oh, and as always...
Woohoo!
See you next week, nerds. Oh, we salute you, Airbro19.
Yeah, we do.
You are this episode's
Most
wanted.
to be
Nailed
fucked to
it.
death. See you next week, nerds.
Screwthor!
I do, but who cares about
I
Steve?
Hey, we're back.
I got a piece, Steve.
I've got a whole
Damn you!
goddamn
You beat me
Steve.
to it.
I'm
full of
pissing my
piss,
pants,
Steve.
Steve.
Storing
I'm retention issue, Steve.
I'm storing piss for the winter, Steve.
I'm storing piss in the winter. That's why your cheeks are so puffy.
I'm pissing blood,
Full of
Steve.
piss.
I'm pissing blood, Steve.
It's
I'm
funny
failed.
because it's true.
Dennis.
I'm failed kidney Steve.
Pissindale Steve.
Pissing tails. That's good. That's a good one.
Dennis, why don't you think the people here in chat?
looks like
Broadcasting.
You think Commander Root.
Oanella, Oax 2, Oniva, Alicidra, Alien Gathering, Aten, Commander Root, Drapsnat, Lisa Bay, Kata, and Knifnogadigadegis.
It's pronounced cuneiform.
I said Onita.
Bronita.
There's no M in there.
Dennis, where can people buy your cup? Oh boy,
Your
Where
cup
can
of
people buy your cuckolding?
you buy
Where
a
can
cup
people
of
cuckold
cum.
you?
Where
Anywhere,
can people
really.
buy your comic book?
HiveheadStudios.com. I'll put it in the chat as well. You can find both Chapter 1 and Chapter 2 of my book for sale digitally or physically. You can also find my stuff over at patreon.com/HiveheadStudios.
What's the next con you have planned, and when is it?
Your mom's house.
Last night.
Oh!
God damn it.
Yourmom.con.
Yeah, he said that he could. He conned my mom. Surely I can last more than 10 seconds.
Big Lick Comic-Con in Nova.
Lick
In where?
Comic-Con.
Nova, Virginia.
You made
Well,
that up.
Chantilly, Virginia.
Pervert.
Chantilly, got it.
And like a Philadelphia suburbanite, she believed him.
Jenna,
Swamp!
What?
Jenna, you got a new podcast that you're keeping a secret from everybody.
Bro.
I do have a new podcast. It's a secret.
Uh-huh.
It's not a secret. It's a surprise. Surprise attack.
Ah!
Book club.
Where can
See,
people get
Dick
it?
You can find it. You can find it on various podcast feeds. Do I know when or where? No, that's the surprise.
That's
It's a
your job.
surprise
I've
even
done
to
my
me.
job. You do your job.
Yeah, go find it.
Steve, YouTube thing.
I YouTube thing I edit this week in the past.
Watch us, YouTube.
Go
Make
you
strong.
know, go YouTube. End of week Wednesday.
Big brain.
It about Wednesday, not on Wednesday.
Chunk Up Podcast.
Chunk podcast. Come out September. You listen. Steve there too. Friend
And-
of show, John Schwartz.
John Schwartz.
Many guest.
I'm the Imaginary. I just bought new things. I'll show you.
Zelda.
I'll show all of you. Nope, I just bought a new horror game. We're gonna be
Jealous.
bringing back Philip Scared Stupid real soon. So
Oh shit.
something
like
I've been
your best one.
waiting for a while has finally hit the stores. If you liked the feel of Phasmophobia, but said it was not scary enough because ghosts are dumb, then Demonologist just came out. It's the same premise, but you have to figure out what different demons inside your demonology book. you're
Ghosts
dealing
are
with.
dumb though.
Yeah, they're real dumb. Why don't you go
You can fool
You
a
got
ghost.
no
get,
brains.
get a job, ghost?
That game was actually scary though.
So
I had to
Learn to
drink to
code,
play it,
Ghost.
and then Shannon got mad at me.
Thanks everybody for coming out. Steve and Dennis will be alone for
Valentine's
Botched
Day.
Films and Valentine's Day. Jenna, are you out of Botched Films this week?
What?
Are you
Me?
Yeah,
You
out?
watch movie me, Dennis?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Yay.
So no, she's out this week. So
It's yay!
yay, says Dennis.
Fuck you, Dennis.
I didn't say yay.
Roll
you
it
did.
back.
I
He
thought
said
she
yay.
said she was coming.
So it just will be
Just
Steve.
like all your girlfriends.
and
That's right. They told me they were
Dennis,
coming.
I believe it's a Stevie pick. So
Did me
check
pick-
that
me pick
out
movie.
Monday night at 8:30 p.m. Eastern, and then we are.
Drunk?
Yeah.
Live on Twitch.
We're going to cover bridge.
Go to
Is that what we're doing tonight?
I'm gonna fall in the water.
Cover bridge. I'm gonna pee in it.
We are back again next Tuesday, the 4th, continuing season 7. So
Fuck yeah.
thanks everybody for coming out. We'll see you at the movies. See ya.
We found a travel hub.